Hey, welcome to Zach's Tech Turf and weekly download episode number 54, which is my weekly tech and PC gaming news series. Today, I'm going to be playing some Dark and Light because that's pretty much the only game I've been playing all week, and I'm going to be sipping on my cup of joe. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what you're sipping on. Let's get into it. Starting with the tech news this week, the CEO of AMD gave us a bit of a teaser for the upcoming release of their new baller CPU, the Threadripper. The teaser included a picture of the box that the humongous CPU comes in, and it's about the size of a mini ITX case. Now I am assuming that this case will only be for tech reviewers. Remember those nice wooden crates that Verizon chips came in? But either way, I like that AMD is doing more and more to market their products and compete with Intel this year. Right now we know of two models of the Threadripper, an $800 12-core 24-thread and a $1,000 16-core and 32-thread. Microsoft Paint has been resurrected from my guest almost dying this week. Earlier in the week, Microsoft announced that they will cease development in their ancient MS Paint software and eventually completely remove it from their operating system. This caused an insane amount of loyal fanboys to cry and complain, with good reason mind you, so they announced that they will not trash the software. It actually will be removed from the base Windows operating system, but it will go live on Windows Store as a free app in the future. I actually use MS Paint for my quick editing needs. Every single one of those news articles that I pin on the left hand side, I quickly cropped with Paint, so I'm a happy camper. Alright, so last week I talked about net neutrality for the first time in a while, and what do you know? I got some more news for you. Verizon was caught last week and openly admitted to throttling customers' data speeds, but it might have been legal and not against current net neutrality laws. Apparently they were testing some things around on their network and performing network management practices that warranted the temporary throttling data. In English, the current net neutrality laws just ban internet service providers from throttling data based on the content, and since Verizon equally throttled all video content for a while, it more than likely was legal. All in all, I highly doubt we will see anything come from this. It is Verizon after all. The CEO of Niantic, the creators of Pokemon Go, announced that their botched first real-world meetup in Chicago was the fault of cellular companies and not Niantic. If you missed it, there was a Pokemon Go meetup in Chicago where they released a bunch of legendary Pokemon, and thousands of people showed up, but were in for a rude surprise. Apparently there was so much cellular data congestion going on that most people couldn't even connect to the Niantic servers and play the game. Are you guys still playing Pokemon Go? I definitely had that 3 to 4 week binge where I was playing every day like half the planet was, but I haven't even opened the app since. And to wrap up the tech news this week, iRobot, the Roomba robot vacuum company, has been mapping our home for years and now wants to sell that data. I personally have a robot vacuum in the house, absolutely in love with it by the way, and I highly recommend it, even in a house with 2 big dogs. But I'm a little bit nervous about them selling my data. The robot vacuums that connect to Wi-Fi save maps of the layout of your house so they learn to navigate it easier, but iRobot wants to sell that data to big companies such as Google, Apple, and Amazon. Apparently this data can be used for development of smart home technology, but I don't know, it seems like a breach of privacy to me. Make sure you guys let me know what you think about this, and seriously, if you're thinking about buying a robot vacuum, I think you should go for it. Alright, to start off the PC gaming news this week, that long-awaited PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds update with first-person servers, FOV sliders, and the new rifle has been postponed until August 3rd. The developers stated that they were getting some game-breaking client crash bugs, so they had to delay the update. Furthermore, the update with customizable player skins will not be released until the final launch of the game and not in early access. Bummer. The Green Man Gaming Summer Sale is underway and there's some really good deals out there. I've used Green Man Gaming before, it's a trusted website, and some of the deals include For Honor down to $40, Street Fighter V down to $19, and even Euro Truck Simulator down to $6. Yeah, I included that. For some reason, I'm dying to play that title, so I might actually pick it up. Green Man Gaming also features flash deals every 12 hours, where if you use discount code SUMMER2017 in all caps, you'll save an additional 15%. The developers of Dying Light, the zombie parkour survival game released in 2015, have announced that 10 pieces of downloadable content are coming over the course of the next 12 months. They showed off their player-based numbers, stating that 700,000 players were playing every week when the game released all the way back in 2015, and now here in mid-2017 there are still over 500,000 players playing every week. These are actually some incredible numbers, so it's amazing to see developers like this continually develop their game years after release. Shocking, I know. And to wrap up the PC gaming news this week, all paid DLC for Doom 2016 is now available for free, but it's actually required. If you have Doom installed with automatic updates, then you may have seen that massive download go through on your computer, and yeah, it was 34 gigabytes. Despite giving away content for free, although the DLC was only ever aimed at Doom's below average multiplayer mode, this has gamers very upset because even if you want to only play the campaign, you need to install this update to run the game. 34 gigabytes is a massive size for DLC, even for an entire game honestly, and this just makes me think how much better the Call of Duty games do it on PC, having both a multiplayer and a single player launcher inside of Steam. Well, that wraps up weekly download episode number 54. Make sure you guys stay tuned to Zach's Tech Turf this weekend. I have a very important announcement video coming soon. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please drop a like down below to help support my channel, and as always, thank you for watching. And please subscribe for more Zach's Tech Turf videos.